Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about Najee Harris and what he can bring to the table in the NFL. Before we get started though, please drop a quick like and a sub on today's film session. With that said, let's dive right into the video and I hope you enjoy. So when we talk about Najee Harris, I think the number one thing is his athleticism. It's his ability to make plays. It's overall, he's an athletic running back. And I think this play really shows it. You're going to see him, get kind of stuffed here, but then he's got the ability to get to the outside a little bit. And he gets to the outside here, sets the edge, gets the edge, and then look at this hurdle. Just look at him get up. Look at that. That's a ridiculous play. This was against Notre Dame in the college football playoff last year. But overall, these are the kinds of plays that Najee Harris can make. Goes up there, explodes, and then he's got the speed after it to add some yardage to that. Although he doesn't have that elite speed, he's still got some speed, and I just love what he's able to do, especially at his size and at his physical, running style and his ability to, be a downhill runner and be a guy who can run in between the tackles. He's also got the speed and the ability to get outside and bounce the ball to the outside. And then he's got just the pure athletic ability to hurdle a guy. So you can see his athletic ability there, and then he's got the speed to add to that play and pick up a really big gain for Alabama. So this is the Najee Harris we're going to see in the NFL. It's going to be this playmaking Najee Harris with the ability to make plays like this. Another thing I like about Najee Harris is that he cuts really well and he really sees the field well. He's got really good vision for a running back. So you're going to see him, it's going to be a run play to the left here, and you can see him see that there's a hole here, and he's going to cut back into that hole. And then he goes out and scores a touchdown. So you can see some of that, that athletic and that power running style from him go out and score a touchdown. So I really like what Najee Harris brings to the table. I think that he does a really good job with his cutting, his vision, but most importantly, he's got underrated speed. He doesn't have great speed. He doesn't have that top end Travis Etienne speed that we saw from the Clemson running back in the draft and throughout his college career. He doesn't have that kind of speed. He doesn't have that breakaway speed. But he's fast enough to get into the second level, make those 20-plus yard runs, and then has the strength and the size to finish them off with power and physicality. Another thing I love about a guy like Najee Harris is you can line him up as a receiver. You're going to see him here at the top of your screen, and you're going to see him basically just be a receiver here. You're going to see him on the outside, and he's going to go out and make a play on the outside. So this is going to be 5 wide for for Alabama here, and they're going to put Najee Harris at the top of your screen, and more or less, he's just going to run a simple route here, not too special here. He's going to wait here. It's going to be kind of like a curl route, and there's a lot of space, but Mac Jones doesn't really want to find him, so suddenly he moves back towards the middle of the field, finds some space, anticipates this throw here, gets the catch here. Look at him catch the football there. Really nice job by him. And then simply just add to it. So he can make plays after the catch. He can catch the football. You can line him outside as a receiver, and he can perform for you. And he can really, be a damaging guy on the outside that can go out and make plays. I mean, he made countless of really great plays as a receiver at Alabama, not just as a runner. So that dual threat nature makes him a complete running back, and I think that's another important facet to his game. His ability to catch balls out of the backfield really makes him a complete running back, plus with his ability to just run the football at a really high level too. And I think it's an important thing for guys that are more power backs than anything else. I think Najee Harris, if we had to give him a running style, and I don't love to do this with running backs, but it'd be a power running back. Important things for power running backs, especially that go pretty high in drafts, are that they need to be able to catch the football a little bit. And that's where the game's evolving to. Running backs need to be able to catch the football, and Najee Harris can definitely do that. You're going to see him pretty much it's going to be a little screen play, just a little dump off. You can see him just run under this football, catch it, secure it, and then look at his elusiveness in open space. When he's in open space, he's a shifty guy to tackle. He's slippery, and once again, he doesn't have great speed. He doesn't have great elusiveness, but he does have the ability to just evade defenders, and you're going to see him just cut, power, and then just burst and speed right into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's what he does. I mean, he catches balls and he's good after the catch. And that's why I love Najee Harris, because he can be a great runner, but he can also be a really dominant pass catcher too. And that makes him a really great complete running back that can give you so much in an offense. Another thing I like about him, I kind of already talked about it, but it's his vision too. It's his ability to cut in confined space. It's his ability to get skinny in a way, and be really good in traffic almost. So here you're going to see him run to his right. It's going to be a running play to the right side of your screen, and you can see how it kind of gets blocked up. So he runs outside, cuts it back towards the middle. Once again, this is a vision thing, and then he's working in traffic and simply just goes in untouched. But look at that. It's him just being shifty, slippery, and just seeing where he needs to go, and he gets a really nice block there by the offensive lineman. Really nice block there. I don't know who that is. But nonetheless, he works with his blocks. He's patient. And nonetheless, like, this is what Najee Harris does. He can be a power back for you, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But he also has that speed and the vision and the cutting ability to just be slippery, even in confined areas, not just in open space where we've talked about it, but also in those confined areas where he can make magic happen in tight spaces. And this is one of those situations. He's also got a knack for finding the end zone. I think that's another special quality he has, as you can see here. I mean, this is a nice little 8-yard run. Gets the blocks he needs to, and is just he really has really good vision for a running back, and he really sees the field well and makes plays with that vision. So overall, I really like what Najee Harris has to offer in this situation. And this is going to be the final play I'm going to show you here. Najee Harris in the backfield right there. He's going to just take it right up the gut. And when you need a guy that can give you those kinds of yards and just go right up the gut and just be, get into the end zone and get those small yardage situations and be productive in those small yardage situations, Najee Harris is the kind of guy you want, because he just goes from 0 to 100 and just cuts in for a touchdown. It's really that simple. You see him he just goes in for a touchdown. It's really that simple. I mean, he's productive in short yard situations. He gets low, uses his power, his physicality, and just dives in there for a score. So if you need a power back who can also catch the ball out of the backfield, that's what Najee Harris brings to the table. And I think that, in the NFL, you can really create a lot in an offense with him because of his ability to be really physical in between the tackles, but he can also bounce the ball to the outside, be, good downfield as a pass catcher. He's really a complete running back that can be good in the goal line situations, good, bouncing the ball to the outside, but also good as a pass catcher too. So I love that complete back in Najee Harris. So with that said, I think Najee Harris has the ability to find a lot of success in the NFL, and I think he can fit in really well because of his ability to do everything. He can be a complete running back. That's what he can. That's what he can do. I mean, he can get you those goal line situations. He can be a pounded in from the 1 or the 2. He can also, use his vision to create plays on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10. But more importantly, he can be lined up outside as a wide receiver. He's got really good pass catching skills, really good after the catch too. He's slippery. He doesn't have that elite speed, but nonetheless, his physicality, power, and strength allow him to be an explosive playmaker in open space. So all these things together, I think, really fit well for Najee Harris, and I think that he's the chance to be a really good running back in the NFL because he can do so much, and he's really a complete back. And with that said, that's pretty much going to end the video for today. Did you agree with my analysis? Why or why not? Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you're new around here, please drop a like and a sub on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see ya.